Hello, my little mathematicians. Today I'm going to help you get started on your reading and writing mathematical or algebraic expressions. Okay. So when you see a mathematical or numerical expression or algebraic expression, the difference between those means an algebraic expression has a variable with it. A numerical expression only has numbers with it. So, regardless of whichever type of expression you have, when you have an expression, they're looking for you to write the word phrase. These are word phrases down here. Okay, and there's obviously so many different types of word phrases that you can write to represent this. We're just asking that you write two different word phrases to represent each of these algebraic expressions. So, for instance, for this one, it could be as simple as y plus 10 or a number plus 10, right? You don't even have to write y. You could represent it as a number, and they just happen to use the variable y to represent the number. Another good one for plus is sum. So, the sum of a number and 10. Okay, those aren't the only two. You could have done 10 added to y increased by 10. So many different things that you could have done to represent this. Okay, we're only looking for two. So if you go to check your answers later, don't bum out if you have different answers than this, than what's provided on the key, because again, there's so many different ways that you could have used to represent it. I strongly recommend that you study this key indicator on the back. Hand this to a neighbor or friend, or parent or sibling, as long as they can read, and be specific. Tell them what you want. Say, hey, can you please read a phrase here? Like, how many are left over? And I have to tell you that means subtraction. And then if you say twice, I have to say, oh, that means 2 times something. Or if you say diminished by, I have to tell you that means subtraction, and ask them to go out of order and mix it up, and then they read the word phrase and you have to tell them if it means add, subtract, multiply, or divide. If you study this and get these down, that's going to be 99% of getting down this unit. Okay, really review these keywords and phrases. Okay, and you can also use that to help you come up with some to fill out this part. Okay, so for the top part, you're going to write the word phrase. Now at the bottom, you're going to use the word phrase to represent or to write down the algebraic expression that it's representing. So what is this saying? Yes, you could say m multiplied by 3. However, ew, gross. I want us to stay away from this. I want us to now get in the habit of writing 3m. Okay, this is what we want to see. Don't have that anymore. Why? Because we're going to have variables of x's. And so you might end up getting confused later and say, is it m, the variable m, times another variable x times 3? What does that mean? Is x a multiplication sign or a variable? So in order to stay away from that confusion, we're just going to do this. When you have a number touching a variable, that means multiply. Let's get in the habit of doing this. Okay. The difference of 2 and a number. Difference means subtract. Now, is it 2 minus y or y minus 2? When you see the word difference, it's in the order it comes. You're going to say 2 minus y. Okay, there you go. Now, taken away from. We know that that's subtraction, but is it 3 minus a number, n, or is it n minus 3? Which one? Well, if you see take away from, that actually changes the order and moves that to the back. So now the 3 is in the back and this moves to the front. So my variable's in the front. So if you see take away from or less than, that moves the thing in the front to the back. Versus if you have difference or minus or subtracted by, it stays in the order it comes. 2 and then minus and then y. Okay? Just some things to keep in mind. Go ahead and try these, and then if you need help, use the indicator sheet at the back, but you're not going to be able to use the indicator sheet for the quiz or test, so try it without using it first, then use the indicator sheet to help you, and then you can check your answers for the ones that are provided. All right, good luck, my little mathematicians. You've got this.